developed this project using Quarkus Java framework and integrated Langchain with intersystem iris resources, where the FAR data is stored within our image. After cloning the Git repository, we have a Docker Compose file that will be started 3 images, meaning it will run 3 containers. One for intersystem, where the data is stored, and already comes up with for our server. Using the data contained in the directory, especially iris.data. Here are the data. After it starts, it will be downloaded the necessary resources and begin the execution. So after building with the Docker Compose, it will be started 3 containers. The iris database, Olema, the LLM that we use it for local development, and OpenUI, the container we use it to interact with our LLM. The ports are as follows. Localhost 52774, where we have the iris portal. Localhost 11434, where is running Olema. And finally, we have localhost 3000, where we have the OpenWeb UI interface, which allows us to run tests with our model. Once the containers are running, we can start building the Java Quarkus ORM. Sorry, ORM. The iris JDBC must be installed and the application started. Once the localhost is running, we can access to localhost 8080, where we can perform tests with our AI agents. We have some examples routes that allow us to use the iris resources with the FAR server namespace here. This is where our data is stored, such as patient tree. We have a route called analyze medication, where the medications being used are analyzed. So patient tree is currently taking some medications, and here we have a description of the medications that it is using. This is just an example of the power of combining Langchain with Iris4. We also have a route called conditions history, which generates some patient's information, being their medical condition, such as, for example, viral sinusitis. This is their medical condition. Route only for consultation, which returns a list of conditions, medications, and some other basic information, such as allergies, medication, and past conditions, and a route for simple questions. For example, patient tree, we want to know if patient tree can donate blood. So patient tree is also evaluated with a generated answer to assist the doctor or whoever is operating the system. Here, based on the patient history, uh, they cannot donate blood due to taking amoxicillin, so blood donation is not recommended. Now, showing how the system is structured internally, we have here Iris, where our FAR data is stored. It is stored inside our database. And here we have Langchain and Fhir, which is our Java Quarkus system. Inside of it, we have the patient, where we manage the database connection using Fhir server schema. We have services dedicated to a specific purpose. So using Langchain, we can, for example, uh, create an AI agent with responsibilities defined within a system message and user message, and using the patient key from the Fhir history, we have the patient repository where we have ways to query, for example, the medication, enabling the IA to integrate it with the structure for database and generate analysis and responses based on the patient's history, assisting with the assisting the medical and lab actions. So as it is being running in localhost, the Langchain settings are using Java, the model most basic to run. We can change the model to more powerful ones, resulting in more complex and intelligent responses by only editing our application properties.